Hi Leos, welcome to your weekly forecast, February 22nd to 28th. And you're still getting treat. You're still getting a little bit extended forecast because you guys maybe just started late, but you were supporting the channel. So please continue because you know what? The first, three are getting like really, really extras. But in any case, you're not getting the basic 5 cards, you're getting more. So let me start. The base cards are Earth King and Ace of Fire reversed. This tells me that you are getting around it. You're kind of like putting a nose to the grindstone, but you're not doing that in a very kind of like enthusiastic fashion. It's kind of like, I need to clean the stuff, I need to do all the stuff, and you're kind of doing it this way. Basically, the week you would like to spend as nurturing, as a mother, as something, but at the same time you feel something is missing. You feel that something has been taken away from you, that certain kind of things are being told to you which are not completely true. So you're going from emotion to the intellect and kind of like spending in that area, wondering what it is. But overall, you kind of like really want to feel grounded and sort of like emotions are really not your forte. You're like more passion, you're more like adventure, experiencing life. And here I actually see 2 kittens, and both of them are inversed. The base would be Sky Kitten. So something that you experienced recently has been kind of pretty abrupt, immature. Again, it could be sort of like a lie or some prank. And the lesson for this, so again, you're going between this like sky and sea energy. So again, the lesson is against sea. So it is the same thing, just on a sea level. Some romantic things, some kind of like things of heart are not communicated. So this is calling for you to examine what you really feel and what you really want. In the past, you started to establish your roots, and this goes to show that you would like to be the king. And we know you're Leo, you basically like that kind of like emperor kind of status for sure. And at present, there is something that is kind of like making you feel very uncomfortable. 5 of Sea, again, like a main emotion. It's basically, there was a situation that somehow is, you feel that you failed. You feel somehow, that you slipped, like this kitty slipped into this little pond trying to chase the fish. But you know how cats feel really embarrassed when this happens because such an elegant creatures, all of a sudden they look really weird. So sort of like that kind of feeling that you felt, or you experienced some kind of emotional kind of pain, and this is still lingering, and this is why you have so much emotional energy, where the passions and kind of like that energy of a lion and lioness is gone. And here where you stand, this is kind of confirming, this is the emperor, this is like who you should be, right? Now look, if you can see it, you can see the lions. This emperor kind of like is supported by lions, but this is like the other way around. So it is basically telling me that, again, you need to kind of like figure out which directions you want to go. You need to go back to it, and we are going to see the tools that you need to do in order to get there. I mean, you have one ace, you have another ace, which means you are in the beginning of something. You're closing these things, you're kind of realizing things, and you're going to do well because emotionally, you are going to feel strong. The strength is coming back to you. You're resisting challenges. Like you see, the little birdies are not exactly the lunch over here, like we would see in a demon cat card. This is basically giving you extraordinary patience to start to look at things and what is really happening. The challenges to overcome and hopes are basically envisioned in Ace of Sky. Ace of Sky is the first card after Major Arcana. To me, this is the strongest card after Major Arcana, so you can as well consider it like half Major Arcana. because and that's like now you have 3 in a row that are really strong cards. 2 of them are major arcana, and this is like sort of it. And then you have another ace over here, which kind of like is inversed, which is not as strong as this one. This one is the strongest ace because it kind of connects major arcana with the other suits. And major arcana, let's say that's heaven, this is earth, and this is kind of this bridge between heaven and earth. And the energies that are coming to this door are like ridiculously hard and harsh. And it's telling you, you need to speak your truth. You literally need to speak your truth. This is your fear that you're going to hear this truth because the truth has been served to you and you were not sure about this truth. Maybe it was just the truth delivered in a very kind of like abrupt way. But, you know, this is saying, you know what, you're ready to hear it and you're also ready to dish it out. By doing that, there'll be big changes coming, and big changes in a positive way. Also, I have drawn a love card here for you, and I got here very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So what is this card really saying? It's just like saying you make your mind up, please make your mind up so I know what you want. You know, this card again means getting honest with yourself. So maybe this is also self-honesty over here, and something that you looked inside of yourself maybe that you didn't like, and but whatever we have inside, we kind of have reflected in our surroundings. So this is like meaning that when you complain about what's served to you, like say you order food in the restaurant, it is probably because you had unclear order. So make sure what you want, because just having your control without having this clarity, or feeling that your life is affected by, you know, what others feel like, I mean, it's not right. You need to kind of find the ground back. You know, find that other people can then do whatever they want. They can actually even take things away. They can distract you. You're still going to be strong. And focus on what you really want, and you're going to see the changes. Toward the end of the week, the changes will be there. The first part of the week, it will be still lots of emotional debris. So, hey, good luck with that. And I'm just going to clarify your 5 of C over here because I want to know what is this all about. Yeah. It's something that is refusing to die. So you have the death inverse, you have enemy, and then you have hope. It's something that you lost hope about. And, you know, death of enemy can also mean that you kind of kill this guy. Just kidding. Sort of like metaphorically, kind of like they are dead to me and I have no patience for them anymore. You guys are really good that way. You cut off people who are not supposed to be in your kingdom. And this is a proverbial 5 of Cups card, right? In the regular deck, you see the guy crying over, like, I mean, what some people say, spilled milk. And this, again, would show it was basically death of something. And in verse is like, it's really not dead yet. You still have to kind of like really realize who was your friend, who was your enemy. But, you know, you're losing hope about it. And again, this goes back to very soon. You guys have to figure out what you want. Libra, this is kind of like really, really hard for you. And, you know, for Leo, move, you know, you just really want to be so nice and so generous toward everybody. And here's like where basically you can get in trouble. So I just also want to see the damper because this is like so closely connected to you, and this kind of is reflection of this Earth King. So you do have some earthy energy, but you didn't get to your full cycle over here. Okay, let's see, Leo, the Emperor. So what's happening here? You got service inversed, you got cheerfulness, and you got falseness. So for you to feel like a ruler, you feel that certain things do not serve you anymore. And that you have to go back to that passion and cheerfulness. But in order to get there, you need to figure out who is your friend and who is your enemy. So again, we are going back to this basic clarification. And I think this is why you're getting a strength. This is when you're getting through, cutting the things out. And this is why the things are starting to come in motion. I love this card, the Wheel. This is not the Wheel of Fortune like the other decks. This is Wheel. And look at this. The kitty is like spinning it. And you know, it goes back and forth. So even while the good things will be happening, it could be kind of intermixed with the bad things, like day and night. Just keep focusing on the good things. But before you focus, get very clear to what you want. Beware what you wish for. And I'm going to demonstrate it with a tiny little video over here. Thank you, Leos, for your support. Thank you for listening to me and like waiting until the very end. If you want a private reading, please contact me. And until the next week, I love you.
But Uncle James, Mummy said to take me to the hairdressers.
Ah, waste of money. I'll have a bash myself.
I'm back. Hello there.
Hi.
What happened?
Terrible hairdresser. Leave it to me. I'm just waiting for the manager to get back and then, whoa, is he in trouble? Look, some idiot's cut my niece's hair. Yes, please. There's one other thing I need you to do, though. Okay, let me explain. I know this haircut has nothing to do with you, but my sister is watching outside and I want her to think that you did it. So you sort out this terrible mess for me and I will pay you double, okay? You're very, very nice people. Thank you.